Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. Today we are going over visual second brains, and I'm only going to show you one of these, but there are two apps that actually do this quite well. But I believe that Milanote is the one that does it the best. Things like Obsidian and Logseq have this alternative as well, but I feel like Milanote does it a little bit differently. So for those of you who do not know, I actually work in design. I do a lot of graphic design. I work in marketing, so a lot of my work is in design, and I am the only employee in marketing, as well as the clothing brand that I co-founded and I run. So this is a small clothing brand, so I do a lot of design here. I even design clothing pieces. So having an app like this is actually quite good for me, and I will show you why in just a second. What I've done here is that I have built it, I have used the para method and started building myself a second brain, which is quite easy to do. You can just drag a board and name the board, and you can have boards within boards. Again, quite simple to understand, but a lot of people get discouraged when they jump into an app like this and they just see a full infinite canvas. What I mainly like about this app is the fact that it has these color swatches, which makes my life so much easier when I'm designing in a color palette. And it is also a great mind mapping tool, so you can drag lines between different things. So I could make a line like this. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but I could drag lines like this and I would have a line here. I will just go on and undo this, and undo is just Control Z or Control Z. You can have your to-dos in here, so if I had a bunch of to-dos I can put them here, but let's jump into my personal social media. So here I have my to-dos. I have some emails from different note-taking apps that I have to answer. I have my yearly goals, my yearly stats. I have my IG, blog, YouTube, TikTok, podcast. And as you can see, none of my other social medias have been prioritized this year. Let's jump into the YouTube board. Inside of here, I have different apps. I have a YouTube description. This is something I'm just going to copy and paste into all of my YouTube descriptions, where my social medias are, and I might even do a little more of a description. I have different apps, and as you can see, these apps actually live in multiple boards because I am also using them in one of my YouTube videos here, and whenever I make a change inside of here, it will also make a change in the other one. So if I jump back here, you can see that it has added it here. So that's quite cool that you can have a note card live in multiple different spaces. I wish that it could be the same with other things as well. So inside of Milanote you have a column, which is this, and inside a column you can have a note or you can have boards. So all of these are columns except this one. You can even add a table. This is your basic table. It isn't a database, but it is a basic table. You can add images, which I will show you that I have done. You can add boards and even to-dos. So there, I wish that even your to-dos or your boards could live in multiple different spaces. One more thing, I have a stationary board because I am really into stationary stuff as well. Fountain pens, traveler's notebooks, all sorts of different notebooks I have inside of here. I'm actually not using this app as my note-taking app of choice. I just made this to create a YouTube video. I have been using it at work a lot, but not at all for my personal stuff. However, I have considered starting to use this a couple of times, and I may be using this the next or the upcoming year, because it is just so good for capturing especially pictures, and I need to capture a lot more pictures and inspiration inside of my second brain, since I need that to be able to create my designs both at work and for this YouTube channel as well. I am, for example, looking into changing up my YouTube thumbnails because they are terrible. Anyways, here I have pictures saved from the web using a web clipper. So you can install the web clipper, and whenever you save something from the web clipper, it is stored in the unsorted category, and you could just drag them into your board. You can export this in multiple different ways, even plain text and markdown. So you could actually end up with having to move all of your notes out, and that is possible as well, which is something I look for in every note-taking app I use. So this is my basic para setup. You can draw inside of this as well, but I actually don't have my iPad right now, so I won't be doing any drawing anytime soon. This isn't too good with your mouse on the computer, but if you have notepad to use on your computer, this would be quite good. As I said, you can upload images, you can change the icons of this. I will stick with these icons right now. So you could customize everything. One problem I have with apps like this is that you tend to end up doing more customization than actual work. That might be a problem, but as long as you can stay away from that, this is one of the best visual note-taking apps out there, if not the best visual note-taking apps. I saw someone on their website write that this is the Evernote for creatives, and I would say that it is the best app out there for people who do a lot of creative work and do a lot of design work, especially the design part where you have to store a lot of images, you have to work with color swatches, you have to work with different color palettes. This is a great app for that. That's why I have considered using this a bit more going forward. And just to give you an idea of the pricing, we can jump into upgrade the plan. So with the free plan, you get 100 notes, images, or links, 10 file uploads, and unlimited shared boards. I'm still on the free plan, as you can see, but you can pay for the yearly plan. It costs $9.99 each month, or $12.50 if billed monthly, and here you get everything unlimited, and you get search boards and content as well. Right now I can just search for my different boards, so this gives you sort of full text search. And they have a team plan which is quite fairly priced at $49 each month for up to 10 people, which is really good. It comes in at $4.99 per person, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but I believe that's right, which is very fairly priced. And I know that a lot of creative designers would love this app, so if you haven't already, please do give it a try. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. If you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe, like, and there will be many more videos coming out quite soon. Thank you so much for watching.